Waiting for support, it's Martinelli again! Through a goal, Havertz! Back finds the corner!
Arsenal find themselves in a now familiar position, challenging for the Premier League title. After a valiant effort last season, they narrowly missed out, finishing second to Manchester City. However, several factors suggest that this year could be different, making them strong contenders to lift the trophy. The 2022-23 season was a turning point for the Gunners. Their young squad under manager Mikel Arteta displayed impressive consistency and tactical awareness, leading the league for a significant period. While they ultimately fell short, the experience gained is invaluable. The biggest takeaway from the Gunners last season was learning that the league campaign is a marathon rather than a sprint. It is vital that you pace yourself accordingly, so as to ensure that you are there at the end. This season they've carried that momentum forward, although many of us felt that the way we started this campaign was unsustainable. We were winning games, but we didn't look as fluid and as intense as we did last season. In actual fact, we were in a learning curve to get the right balance between being secure defensively and be as potent in attack as we were last season. 6 months later, we are currently sitting third in the table, just behind Liverpool and Manchester City. Last season, we were leading the league standings for most of the campaign, and we couldn't handle the pressure that Man City were putting on us. This season, we have been the team chasing for most of the current season. There's still pressure, but it's slightly different to the pressure of being chased down by arguably the best team in the world. It remains to be seen if this is the kind of pressure we can handle better. Another glaring shortcoming from last season was our lack of depth in crucial positions, and in response to this key weakness, Arsenal bolstered their squad with strategic acquisitions like Declan Rice. The English anchorman plays multiple positions in the middle. He can play at the base of the midfield when needed and can also be pushed further up next to Martin Odegaard. This adds depth and experience crucial for navigating the demanding Premier League schedule and potential injuries. One criticism that has been labelled against Arsenal before was our over-reliance on Thomas Partey and William Saliba. The Arsenal recruitment team were swift to address this in the summer transfer window with the acquisition of Rice and Timber respectively. Unfortunately, Partey and Timber have been injured for most of the season, which ultimately robbed us of the chance to exploit our newly found quality squad depth. Another position that was improved upon was the goalkeeping department. Arsenal have easily the best stacked goalkeeping department in the league with David Raya and Aaron Ramsdale. After the much debated arrival of Raya on loan from Brentford, quite a number of us were questioning if we even needed an upgrade from Rambo, who was exceptional for us in the past 2 seasons. I think we can all agree now that Raya is a significantly better suited keeper to the way Arteta wants to play. The young core of Gunners, now a year older and wiser, is also a significant asset, combining youthful exuberance with valuable experience. Manager Mikel Arteta has instilled a clear tactical identity in his team. Their possession-based approach, coupled with a strong defensive foundation, has proven effective against most opponents. Arteta has been a polarizing figure for most of his tenure at Arsenal. He's been accused of being arrogant, not being able to coach big players, and more recently he's been accused of not giving young players a chance to play. Despite all this criticism, he has weathered the storm and came out of the other side with a title-challenging young Arsenal squad that is hungry for success. Arteta's ability to adapt his tactics and motivate his players will be crucial in navigating the title race's complexities. He, like his players, has also learned from last season's shortcoming. He went back to the drawing board and developed a more controlled tactic. He wants to limit the opponent's chances. He wants to dominate the possession and wants to suffocate the opponent. Case in point, the Newcastle game. The first half of that match was the ultimate case study on how Arteta wants to play every game. It is very simple but intricate at the same time. The name of the game is, if the opponent does not have the ball, they cannot hurt you. The key responsibility now is to be more consistent and maintain that kind of pressure for longer periods in a match. The hunger to win the Premier League trophy is evident in the Arsenal squad. They've tested success in the FA Cup recently, but the league title remains the ultimate goal. This, combined with the strong team spirit and camaraderie within the squad, could be significant advantage in the pressure cooker of the title race. Of course, challenges remain. Maintaining form, navigating potential injuries, and dealing with the pressure of a title race are all hurdles to be overcome. However, with a strong foundation, a talented squad, and a determined manager, Arsenal are well positioned to finally end the Premier League drought and claim the title in the 23-24 season.